All righty. Good morning. I'm Casey Hart from The Informer. And have you ever had, hold on. Okay, have you ever had to make a phone call and had to wait on hold? Maybe you were calling for a PPP loan or a pizza pie, or maybe you were calling your insurance agent. You could have emailed, you could have texted, you could have gone from a website, but instead you picked up the phone because that's usually the fastest way to do it, right? Well, what happens so many times when you pick up the phone and you call a business? Hold happens. AT&T research says that 69% of business phone calls are placed on hold for at least 40 seconds. Other research shows that 90% of your phone callers will hang up within 45 seconds. So what do? Well, when I first started in business with Informer Messages on Hold, as a lot of you probably think I still do, I worked with a lot of airlines, hotels, companies with large call centers, because they were the only ones who had the technology to use Informer Messages. But things change, technology changes. Now, I work with a lot of small businesses. Why? Because when phone calls come in, they have to put phone callers on hold. They do it when callers are looking for more information, or you've got to find their file, or you've got to check with the boss on something. Informer Messages on Hold make that time less annoying and more productive. They help you to help your customer better. That's what I do. That's why my clients use us. Do any of you ever get impatient waiting? Or maybe press the elevator button more than once? Let's see. I don't know how to, I'm sorry. I'm losing this here. It happens. Nobody likes waiting on hold, but US West Communications found that callers will hold 40% longer just listening to information instead of music. And in fact, people listen to what they hear on hold. Research shows that 1 in 5 people have either made a decision or made a purchase based on what they heard on hold. Lots of companies don't ever put anyone on hold, right? Like e-commerce companies, they never put anyone on hold. Everything's done online. Actually, Amazon recently hired 3,000 new telephone service reps because the more you sell online, the more people are going to end up calling you for information. Why do my clients do it? Why do my clients use me? Because they want to sound more professional. They want to stop callers from hanging up. They want to suggest additional products because selling additional products to an existing client is the easiest sale you can make. They want to promote seasonal offers. I work with Carp's Hardware in Stamford, and in the fall, they promote rakes. In the winter, they promote shovels and salt. In the spring, they talk about grass seed. And they want to drive traffic to their website. I had a very good year last year. As a matter of fact, we got 20% more new clients than we did in the past. Yes, I work with some big names. The reason I do that, and I have for years and years, the reason I do that is because they're smart enough to recognize the value of what Informer Messages do and how they reach their best prospects. But most of my clients last year and every year are smaller. Last year, I started working with a new pediatric practice, a freight forwarder in New Jersey, a dermatologist, a couple of new moving companies, a family medical practice, an insurance agent in Boston. But some of my clients are local. Maybe you know some of these. These are local businesses who are getting the benefit out of their Informer messages on hold. Success starts by making the most of your opportunities. Ignore an opportunity and you're foregoing an opportunity for success. That's why my clients use me. And my clients seem to like what I do. These are a couple of local businesses who've given me 5-star reviews. Right now, my goal for the first quarter, maybe the second quarter, is to reach 100 5-star reviews. I have them at both my New York and Connecticut locations. I think 100 5-star reviews will make me look pretty good. Great referral. Great referrals are the businesses that you know. They're businesses in this area. They could be businesses anywhere. It could be a medical practice or an automobile dealership, a jeweler or a realtor or a kitchen designer, anyone, or any company that is moving or maybe getting a VoIP phone system. How can you refer me? When you're talking to somebody on the phone and you're asked to wait on hold, or you're talking about marketing with them, or you're talking about their challenges or their goals or their competition, say this: I know a guy who can help you with that. Can I have him call you? Informer messages on hold are the least expensive way to sound more professional and sell more on every phone call. Referrals are one of my strongest parts of my business, and that's where I get my clients. But I need your help. For me to stay in BNI or SBN, I really do need referrals to the companies you know. Everybody here knows a company. Can you help me? Please let me know. Do you have any questions? Sounds like no.
So Casey, sorry, I was trying to unmute myself. I saw in your list of clients, you have some folks who are in Florida. Is there any kind of geographic limitations, or can you work with anyone across the country?
At one point, I worked with clients in all of the 50 states, as well as in 8 different countries. So no, there's no geographical limitation. If that's what's holding anybody back, please don't. I work with clients in Stamford. I work with them throughout Fairfield County, throughout Connecticut, the tri-state area, and nationwide.
Casey, question for you. With respect to the phone service, can you work with someone that has VoIP as well as, a classic landline? How does that work?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, VoIP only makes it a little bit easier. In the past, we've provided a free digital playback system, free equipment to play your messages on hold. With VoIP, we don't even have to do that. It makes it very easy to change your messages. If you have workers who are working remotely, it will work for them as well, anytime they put someone on hold or when they're being transferred.
Okay.
Hey, Casey, do you do the writing of the messages for the client each time they change it?
We provide a complete service. So what that means is we help them figure out how to use Informer messages. Are you targeting new prospects, locking a new sale, or are you trying to increase your sales to existing customers? So we help them figure out how to do it. Then we come up with a strategy. We write the script. We go back and forth till it's perfect. Then we record it. Then we'll keep their messages updated throughout the year.
All right, thank you, Casey.
Casey, I'm sorry. Also, do you work with RingCentral as well?
RingCentral, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we just hooked up a new RingCentral client, new RingCentral system this week. It could not be easier.
Beautiful. Perfect.
All right. If you have any other questions for Casey, I would highly recommend you set up a one-on-one. Not only can you learn more about his business, but he is sort of a master networker and an amazing sales guy. So you can learn a ton, and I can attest to that. Okay.